Hi beautiful people, I welcome you to another interesting tutorial, long time no tutorial. So very quickly in this illustration, I will be showing you how to make this beautiful design, okay? I have it attached to the top of my screen. So let's get into it. For this design, you'll be needing 3 patterns, all right? I'm illustrating the body. Let's see if I can illustrate the sleeve as well. So I'll be needing the dress block, okay? And here it is. You'll be needing the back block. I have not completed the back block because I want to show you some things. Then you'll be needing a blouse pattern also, which I haven't yet completed because I want to show you some things also. So let's keep these two aside and let's start with the front dress block. So I have this with my dart constructed. For you to attempt this kind of design, you must be an advanced designer. So since I have this, I'll be altering it. The first thing is to measure the middle of the shoulder line. Then after measuring it, connect the line there to the bust point line. That's the first step, okay? So this dress is a combination of the front part, the combination of the bustier gown with a funnel corset detail in front. Now, having done this, the next thing is to do the underbust contouring by measuring the underbust, taking the underbust measurement, okay? Now, whatever you have here left, you have to measure it, then shear it here, okay? Make sure you take the larger part towards the side, then the smaller one towards the center front. Then connect it to the dart leg this way. Just blend it with the dart leg this way. And I have succeeded in contouring the underbust. Then I am going to connect it to the bust point with the curve part of this French curve or pattern master as you call it. Okay, now that the underbust contouring is done, we are doing the bustier. So you might need to separate the half length from the skirt. Okay, now I'm going to do that. So we are going to separate the half length. So we'll have the bodice and the skirt. So we have this. Here is the skirt part, and I'm going to cut it out this way. This is supposed to be a long dress. Don't mind the shortage here. I'm working with the length of the paper I have, so it's meant to be long, like long. So you can decide to sew the dart on this skirt, or better still close it. It's best closed, or you transfer it. I have done that transfer, how to transfer that to eliminate it. So you can check through my page to see the video. So you have this, sorry. So I'm going to keep this aside. Now we'll be working with the upper part. Now back to the upper part, we've done the underbust contouring. Now the next thing is to do the overbust contouring since we have a bust here, okay? Now to get the overbust, use the bust radius, that's from your underbust to your bust point, measure it. Whatever you have from the bust point upward, measure it also. That should be your overbust, okay? Now if you don't want it to reveal your cleavage, you can add extra 1 inch to it. Like this now, I have 1.9, okay? If I want my cleavage to reveal, I can leave it at 1.9 from bust point upward. But if I don't want the cleavage to reveal, then instead of the 1.9, I can raise it up by ½ inch or better still 1 inch to secure the bust region. But since this is a miniature pattern, I'm going to maintain this level. All right? So here is the overbust. Now the next thing is to do the overbust tightening. And here we'll be doing, for an adult, I'm giving you measurements for an adult now. You'll be doing 3/4 to this side and also 3/4 to this side to give you 1.5 inch. Then you are going to connect it to the bust point this way. Okay? Now here's the overbust tightening. So you can see it. Now by the armhole side, whatever you have here, 1.5 in total, replace half of it. Half of 1.5 will be replaced on this side. Then I'm going to have to close this temporarily this way, okay, so as to draw the neckline. We have a sweetheart neckline there. So from the top, you can go down by 8 inches if you are working for an adult, okay, 8 inches from the top of the pattern. Then you are going to, this is the overbust here. So you are just going to connect this way with your curve ruler, okay, then take it to the side. You know, we've extended by half of what we took here. Then you have to redraw the armhole this way. Okay, now if I open this up, you see what I have here. You can see what I have. Okay, now we are going to tighten the shoulder part also. Now here we have total of 1.5. So half of 1.5, we are going to divide the half of 1.5 into 2. Take half of it here, half of it here. Okay, to tighten. We are not going to connect directly from here to the mid shoulder. Okay, we have to reduce it a bit. So half of what you have taken as that here is what you will take to contour the shoulder. Okay, now look at what I have here. Okay, so the next thing for me is to cut out first. All right. So I have the center front already, and I will be flipping this way so I can be able to cut the side conveniently. Okay. Okay, so we have this. Before I forget, I'm supposed to construct my bust dart. So I'll be doing that quickly. The difference between front and back, between 1, 2, 3, for this miniature is 1 inch. So from the bust point at the side down, then I'll connect it to the bust point. To create a little bit of ease around here, I usually go in by 1/2 to 3/4 for adults, okay? Then instead of connecting this directly to this point here, I'll connect it this way, okay? So I have the bust dart, and I'm going to cut it. So okay, so I'm going to separate this. Now we have this. Okay, so the next thing is just to close this bust dart. But before you close, I'll have to open this part a bit, then I'll close. So me closing, we give opening, a little bit of opening here to give room for the bust to sit well. All right, so we have this. I hope you're enjoying this. All right, so the next thing is to come to the shoulder. All right, look at this. And I'm going to close this tightening here, okay? Just close it and secure it down with a tape, with paper tape. Then after securing it, I can now cut this following the shape. Then here, now we are not having a full yoke, okay? So we are going to have to take the neckline. So I'm bringing this back here, and we have this. Hope you can see this. All right, so we are going to take the neck width of, let's say, 3.5 to 3 inches. If you're working with a big size, this is the neck width here. Then it's connected this way, okay? So I'm trying to follow the design. Sorry, so slant this way. So we don't need this. We are cutting this off. All we need is this part, okay? So you have to label, this is the SH, the shoulder, AH, the armhole. If not, you get confused, okay? Now, we are going to run bias through here, bias strip to design this part. And you are going to use something like organza or organdy. Then run your bias strip through this part. And we are done with this. So it's going to come this way. So you can see it. It's going to come this way. All right, so putting it together with the down part, you can see what we have. And we are done with the bustier parts. Okay, now we are going to go to the funnel part, the funnel corsets. Now here I want you to listen attentively. Okay, so we have the bust point, the underbust, the half length, the blouse length. I'm taking the full blouse pattern to do this. Okay, so what I'm going to do right here, on the bust point line, measure the nipple to nipple, half of the nipple to nipple, and mark, which I have done. Now at the down part of the blouse, down here, take 1 inch. So I'm going to reduce it a bit here because I'm working with a miniature pattern. So down you can take 1 to 1.5, then connect the bust, the nipple to this down part this way. Okay, so now on the bust, on the chest line, we're going to take the bust divided by 4 and mark. On the waistline, that's the half length, we are going to take the waist measurement divided by 4. Okay, now this is it. Now we need a dart intake on this waist of 1 inch. So I'm replacing it here. Okay, then on the blouse length, of course, you take the hip divided by 4 and mark. Then we are going to be connecting these markings this way. All right, so I haven't connected this. We are going to construct a dart first of all. So on the half length, you are constructing your darts, either half to this side, half to this side for slim people, 3/4 for medium size people, then 1/1 for plus size people. So whatever measurements I'm taking here, I'm reducing because I'm working with a miniature pattern. So I'm taking the dart here on the waistline. What we took to this side is what, we did 1 inch, though I'm reducing it because this is a miniature pattern. So let me just reduce it here.